Hello TCG Mod Beto here, just a quick check-in on Ethereum, Bitcoin and the DXY. So 2 weekly time frame on a 7 of 9, excuse me, some momentum still to the upside on the 2 weekly time frame. Weekly time frame on a 6 of 9, so momentum is still there for the bulls, at least on the weekly time frame. And then the 5-day time frame on a 7 of 9 and the 3-day time frame on a 6 of 9. So bullish momentum still on the macro term time frames. We'll zoom into the smaller term time frames to check in what Bitcoin is about to do. So daily time frame on a 7 of 9. So daily is still bullish, although there was some profit taking at this top, and then the volume is still looking fine. So bulls are still in control on the daily and the higher time frames. 12-hour time frame on a 7 of 9. So 12-hour time frame is most likely going to lose some momentum at the start of the weekend. We'll see how the 12-hour time frame goes. Once we approach a P9, do we consolidate and move higher? That is the most likely scenario, as the macro time frames are still very much bullish. 6-hour time frame, a little bit of a warning signal. We had our P9 straight into continuation on a 6 of 9, but it's losing some momentum. So we'll see if the 6-hour time frame turns bearish. The 4-hour time frame, not much to see, still 4-hour higher lows, and then the 1-hour time frame is flipping bearish with a red 2 below red 1. We need to see if we get a red 3 below a red 2. Most importantly for me is the low of the 5-minute oversold bounce that we saw yesterday. So 39,840 is the line in the sand for the bulls. If we hold this low, which we are doing right now, so bullish reversal hammer candle on the 5-minute time frame, that would be the most bullish scenario for me. Hold the 5-minute low and then go straight into continuation towards all-time highs. So Bitcoin is still fine in my opinion if we hold the low of 39,800. If we break the low, then we will reevaluate, but the bulls are still in control for now. Ethereum a little bit weaker than BTC. We'll check in on that one. 2 weekly time frame on a 6 of 9. Same with the weekly time frame on a 5 of 9. The 3-day time frame is still bullish, so a 4 of 9. So we did get a P9 and then continuation towards the upside. So Ethereum is still bullish on the 3-day time frame. Daily time frame did confirm a long entry with a green 2 above a green 1 closing above the highs. Still, I would love to see this 4 candle today moving a little bit higher. As we stand right now, I would be a little bit cautious with my long entry. I would place a stop loss at the double bottom of the green 2 and the green 4, so that would be around 1063. I would stop out there if I were in any longer term positions, just because the daily time frame would negate the reset bullish momentum to the upside. So for Ethereum, 1063 is the line in the sand. 12-hour time frame, P9, green 2 above a green 1, but look at the green 3 not closing above the risk line, so no renewed entry on the 12-hour time frame. So 12-hour time frame has me a bit cautious. The 6-hour time frame, P9, green 2 but not closing above the risk line and just closing below the green 1, so no new long entry on the 6-hour time frame. 12-hour time frame as well, we need to see and wait. Ideally Ethereum has to be above 1290 for me to say that the 12-hour time frame has enough momentum to the upside. 6-hour time frame as well, we need to see a break above the risk line of 1274, and then the 4-hour time frame not closing above the risk line. So same scenario as we have previously on the 4-hour time frame, where we have the upper risk line, bulls are grinding resistance, and then once we break out, so same scenario here, we have the 4-hour risk line, and then bulls are trying to break the risk line. So once the 1280 breaks, the 6-hour will confirm a new entry, and then the 12-hour time frame will be good to go in my opinion. But for now, I would stay out of Ethereum and wait for either levels to break. So as Dan pointed out, we'll check in on the DXY. So the weekly time frame on a P9, so slowdown of momentum. Still, this candle is opening up on a red 1, but we need to see a red 2 below red 1 on the weekly time frame to confirm a new bearish momentum reset. as far as we go on the weekly time frame, this is looking like an inverse hammer candle. So candlestick shapes are more important than TD. This is looking like a bullish reversal hammer candle. We'll zoom in a little bit more. The 3-day time frame did confirm after a P9 new bearish momentum to the downside. But as we see, we price flipped right here, so momentum is definitely fading a little bit on the 3-day time frame and the weekly time frame. The daily time frame has me a bit cautious on the Bitcoin for the Bitcoin bulls, just because we bottomed on a P9 with a reversal candle, and we're trying to confirm a green one. Bulls, the DXY bulls ideally want to see a green 2 tomorrow above a green 1 above a break of TD resistance. So as we stand right now, this bounce could just be a lower high on the daily time frame and will fade back to lower lows. But the daily has me a little bit cautious that the DXY might be bouncing a little bit more than we anticipate. 12-hour time frame definitely shifting bullish. So trying to confirm a new uptrend with a green P9, but we need to see a break of the 4-hour resistance at least, in my opinion, for the DXY to gain significant momentum. So 12-hour time frame definitely shifting towards the bulls. 6-hour time frame, as we pointed out in the video yesterday, we did get a touch at the 6-hour TD resistance, but now we broke it. So 6-hour was a little bit of a inverse head and shoulders pattern, and then I was expecting the bulls to make it towards the TD resistance, which we did, but now we are breaking it. So green 2 above a green 1 above a break of TD resistance. So as you see, the TD resistance has been printing down many times. So 6-hour time frame definitely bullish on the DXY. 4-hour time frame as well, trying to break 4-hour TD resistance. So we might get some bearish action leading into the weekend for Bitcoin, as the 4-hour TD resistance is about to break. The 6-hour resistance is most likely broken on the close of the green 2. So 4, 6, 12-hour time frame, daily time frame as well, looking bullish for the DXY. I would be very cautious if the next daily candle opens up on a big green 2 above a green 1 on the daily time frame. But as we know, 2 weekly time frame is bearish on a 6 of 9 to the downside, and then the monthly time frame is definitely bearish on a P8. So the best case for the crypto bulls would be a small bounce on the DXY, have the crypto BTC bulls set a weekly higher low, and then the DXY to fade back to lower lows. That would be my ideal scenario. So we'll take it from there. Good luck trading, guys.